We expected the Detroit Lions to be good, but the Atlanta Falcons game showed us a whole different side of this team that we needed to see. Atlanta, a beatable team, but a good team. They came in 2-0, and now as the focus shifts to Green Bay, we've got something here. We've got an unexpected winning formula that I just you didn't expect this because we weren't going to be thrown into the fire with all these injuries. But what the Lions have been able to do, fortunately, is lean on and depend on, and we wouldn't have won the game without the rookies. It's incredible. So you've got Brian Branch, Jack Campbell, Jahmyr Gibbs, and Sam Laporta. So let me know in the comments, who's your favorite rookie so far? Mine's Brian Branch. I think most people would say that. Playing incredible. He can play linebacker. He can play safety. He can play nickel. He can. So it's like if it's a run play, it's like, cool, we got an extra linebacker in there. Brian Branch darts in, makes the play. If it's a pass, the dude's in coverage like it's nothing. And so you've just got this extra guy, right? It's all about matchups. So we'll get into Brian Branch. He gets me so excited just with everything that he's been able to do. So here's why this is unexpected. We're just total injuries all over the field, and yet our rookies are able to come up and really fill holes and be the players that we need. For example, Sam Laporta, right? Offensively, St. Brown's a little dinged up. Our main receivers on the outside, obviously Jameson Williams gone. Our main receivers on the outside, Marvin Jones is definitely older. Reynolds is okay. He's always been solid, but nothing great. It's like, who's going to step up? Like, we need some playmakers. Laporta, he looks different out there. You know how Gronk always looked different? He was like massive, but fast, but soft hands, but a really good blocker. Like your eyes couldn't really catch what you were seeing when it came to Gronk. That's how I feel about Laporta. It's like, this guy's a monster, but he's also fast. He's got really good hands too. This doesn't make sense. Sam Laporta has come up huge. Jahmyr Gibbs thrown into that starting role, and Jahmyr Gibbs is a guy that you can see him starting to learn the game. And so as we head into Green Bay, I think he's getting more and more comfortable. He's a guy that just needs touches to show, because at Alabama, I mean, he was always like, I'm going to break this. It's just a matter of time before I break this. I'm going to break a huge run. That's not the NFL as much, right? And he's got to find his way as being a running back first, an NFL running back first, and then when the opportunity's there, then he can break it out. But Jahmyr Gibbs has really improved, and a player that we absolutely needed with the injury of Montgomery. We're winning with guys that we didn't expect we would have to win with, and we much need them. Goes back to Brad Holmes, and we'll look at one other thing here. There's one other rookie that saved the day as well. It goes back to Brad Holmes, drafting impact players right away. It's very hard to do because you see other teams, especially this year, just getting killed. There's no gimmies. There's no like, everybody's pretty much generally good. Yeah, but you see the Broncos getting just destroyed. You see the Chicago Bears can't do anything. They look terrible. Vikings are 0-3. So there's no layups. You don't know if guys are going to work out, what the deal is going to be. So here's another player that, again, you've got Taylor Decker's out, so Matt Nelson comes in. He gets injured. Dan Skipper comes in. Okay. Skipper gets injured after just 2 drives. So now it's like, you have zero choice but to throw in a 5th-round rookie in Colby Sortstall, and he makes his NFL debut at right tackle. And there was one that I remember, and it really did, I mean, to be honest, rattle Goff for a few series, because it's like, I don't know if this dude can hold up at all. But for the most part, he held up really well. And I thought we'd give him help. I thought we'd chip a little bit more. No, we don't. And so we've got rookies all over the field. And so our formula has been, hey, we're going to play who we've got to play. And it's these rookies that are stepping up. And we do not win that game without those rookies. It's just incredible the job that Brett Holmes has done and how the Lions have gotten this far. And really, we said it back when we lost to the Seahawks, the Atlanta game and the Green Bay game. Green Bay coming up. That's our season because we've got a ton of injuries. Guys will start coming back. We've got a bye week coming up, but these are manageable games. They're never easy. It's hard to win the NFL, but these are games that you can win still with all these injuries. And you just find out, can the rookies step up? Can Tracy Walker, can Melon Fonwu step up? Yes, they can. Can we get pressure? Yes, we can. So the Lions much improved in the depth category. And that's where we have not been in a long, long time. I mean, even back in the Stafford days when we were winning a little bit there was no depth on the team. It was, hey, top end guys were there. And there was a reason for that because remember, Stafford was getting that rookie deal money. You had Kelvin getting rookie deal money, high draft pick. You just had no depth at all. And then, we just haven't had it. So we've got depth. We're drafting well, and this is how you win in the National Football League. Everybody's going to have injuries, and everybody's going to lose a game. How do you respond? The Lions were so jazzed up for that game against the Seahawks, and then to lose that was just, man, it was stunning, really. I mean, it was like, I don't know how you respond because we were so ready for that game, and to lose all the players and to lose that game. But credit to the Lions. Credit to Brett Holmes for finding a way to come back with players that don't play that much and find a way to win, and not only find a way, but dominate. Actually, I wouldn't say find a way. It's just they dominated. And that was surprising to me and really unexpected that we would rely on our rookies to carry us to a victory. And oh, by the way, and I'll say this to end it. I've been saying this, as long as we have Jared Goff, we've got a chance. I never thought I'd say that. I was unsure of Jared Goff when we got him. Remember, we got Jared Goff 3 years ago. He has improved. I mean, you do anything for 3 years, you're going to get better and better and better. He's gotten better than when he was a Ram. Ball's coming out of his hands quick. He even, even his incompletions are like good incompletions. It's like, you know what? Didn't really have anything there. I threw it at your feet. It's like, thanks. Little things that Jared Goff has matured in as a quarterback. They're calling the game really well around him. This game against the Green Bay Packers is really obviously a huge game. It's pretty clear that the Bears are out. The Vikings are going to have a hard time being competitive. So it's Packers, Lions. Packers are just kind of a sneaky, slippery team. Are they good? Are they not good? It's still a little too early to tell. I think everyone agrees the Lions can be good, but they got to get healthy. And the Packers have somewhat of that similar just offense like the Seahawks, and similar quarterback. Jordan Love is like Geno, where they're just athletic enough, could pose some problems, some rollout, some dump it down, nothing outstanding, but they're just going to stay on schedule. So it's going to be a very interesting game to see if the Lions can hang in there on the road at Lambeau. The beautiful thing is I think Dan Campbell gets the team just buzzing for a Lambeau game at night. Let's go. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and we'll see all of you on the next